Finally, the day came when we were to get married. This picture y'all keep seeing is our wedding day picture. That was me 11 years ago. That was her 11 years ago. We were both nervous as ever because we were essentially strangers getting married. We only met like a week ago. And that was online at first. We only met in person 3 days ago. And here we are getting married. We were like that show, Married at First Sight. And we have always been told that you don't really know someone until you live with them. But we've never lived together. And we were about to go down that road. We go back to her mother's house, and everything laid out for us. And, her brother-in-law's father, he's a sheikh, and he performed the marriage. We signed the marriage contract. She told them that she got a mahar, and it was amazing. We were married. We didn't get married through the state. We didn't get a state licensed marriage contract. No, we did it purely Islamically. Her and I were both Muslims. We both believed in Allah. We both feared Allah. And we didn't want the state in our business. We were married. And when I was able to touch her for the first time, to kiss her for the first time, to hold her hand the first time, wallahi, I was on cloud nine. I felt like this must be what paradise is. That's how happy I was to be married to this beautiful, amazing woman. Remember I told you I played a joke on her? And how she told me that she was afraid because she's heard horror stories of a lot of her friends getting married, and the husband changed immediately after. So after we got married, I pulled her aside. I said, you know what? We get to our apartment, things are going to change. Of course, the joke was in bad taste. I was still trying to figure out her sense of humor, and she's still trying to figure out mine, but she knew I was joking. She turned to me and said, that's not funny. I was like, you're right. That's not funny. I mean, but inside I thought it was, but I was like, whatever. And then shortly after, the ceremony and eating, we went home to our apartment. Our apartment, it wasn't much. It was a one-bedroom apartment in the hood. But it was ours. And looking back today, her and I both missed that one-bedroom apartment because so much memories there. We own a big old house now, and we do just fine. But that one-bedroom apartment is where we actually fell in love with each other. It's where we got to know each other. It's where we had our first child together. There were a lot of bad memories there too, because again, we were two strangers trying to get to know each other. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the bad things because my wife asked me not to, but I will talk about one really important part. It was a part to where I had to make a decision. And this was a life-changing decision for me. A decision to where I can be like my father and just walk away or stay and tough it out.